Welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, then welcome to the channel. This video is kind of like a direct follow-on from the last video because it's still the same day. I'm just leaving the park up here now. I don't know why anybody would want to stay here. This road is horrendous. The cars come screaming down here at 60 miles an hour because it's a 60 miles into a 40. The whole van shakes like that every time something goes past. Lorries come past here, buses, everything. The whole van just goes, and people are dug in here. There's 2 caravans. I think there's 3 caravans actually. But the guy behind me, who is in a caravan, no car, just 2 caravans together. Every time I go outside, because I've been doing some stuff on the van outside, he comes out and then starts tinkering around his van. And then when I go in, he goes back in. I don't know what he thinks I'm going to do, but I'm going to go anyway because I'm just not comfortable here anyway. So, yeah, see you down there the next one, I suppose. Anyway, still not the best spot, but better than where I was. We do use this one quite a lot, but it is still a busy road, but it'll quieten down later on. Tomorrow I'm heading back towards Arundel way, so I'm going to go and see what is going on over there with the parking restrictions and stuff like that. Anyway, I'll see you in the morning. Right, it's the next day, and I've got to admit something. I'm a blooming idiot. I'm an absolute idiot. Right? I am a little bit dyslexic, and maybe that carries on to numbers. Dyscalculia, I think they call it. And yesterday's video I was going on, having a right old rant, and I got myself really annoyed because I thought the parking at Preston Park was £7.80 for 1 hour, but it was £1.70 for cars. I thought, I'll park for an hour, have a nice walk around the park. Used to come here quite a lot. It's lovely, it's pretty, it's a nice sunny day. Might even use the cafe, get a cup of coffee, whatever. They want to charge me £7.80 to park for 1 hour. Do you know what? I put the number in 3 times, the code, you know, because it's on pay by phone. 3 times I put that in, so I'm looking at it and I'm putting it in, and I've got the numbers back to front. I can't remember what the numbers are now, but I've got them back to front, and I didn't even realise it said London on there. So the parking fee was for somewhere in London, not Brighton. And then when I realised later, because somebody did mention it in the comments, that I thought it was in Brighton, not London. I was like, hang on a minute. I went back on there, put the right code in, and it did come up £1.70. So my apologies for swearing, one, which I don't normally do, and for accusing Brighton Council of trying to rip me off. They weren't. It is £1.70 for 1 hour there. So I will go back there another time and walk around the park and enjoy the park for £1.70. Sorry about that. Still doesn't take away what's going on, but that was my mistake. I am an idiot. I'll admit it. Sorry. Anyway, today's another day. The sun is shining again. Power is great. Full up. What can I say? So I've got quite a bit to do today. I'm going to be leaving here, and I'm going to be heading down to Arundel, where they have just brought in parking restrictions. The last time we were there wasn't parking restrictions. Now there is, I believe. So I'm going to go and have a look at that, because normally I would go there and park now. But I'm going to have to try and find somewhere else. But I also need to go and buy some paint, because I did start painting the back of the van, the bumper area and all that. I'll show you in a bit. So I need to go buy some paint, so I ran out of that. As well as I need to do some exercise. I'm going to do that in a minute. I've got one of these things, so I do some various exercises with that, and some push-ups and squats and lunges and that kind of thing, calf raises and that, because being in a van, especially through the winter months, I find I'm just not moving around enough, not getting the steps in, not getting outside enough, even though the weather's getting better now, so I will get out more. But I'm trying to like just keep everything going, and I've got this shoulder injury from when from decades of working on building sites and stuff, which is quite painful. But I find if I start doing push-ups and things and shoulder presses and that, just light, you know, it does make it better. So if I sit around too much and not move it or not exercise it, then it wakes me up at night. The pain goes all down my arm and everything. I don't know what it is, probably a rotor cuff or something like that, but I did lift heavy weights for many years as well, so it could have been through that. combination of that and working on building sites. When I was younger, you put yourself through it, don't you? Now I'm old, everything hurts. That was it. 3 sets of squats, 3 sets of calf raises, 3 sets of push-ups, 3 sets of bicep curls. That's bicep curls, not bicep curls. I don't know what a bicep is. Anyway, whew, all in one go. That's great. Getting stronger, getting fitter, slowly. Right, as you can see, it is a beautiful sunny day. So I'm going to do my usual engine checks. I haven't done that for a couple of 100 miles. Make sure everything's all right under the hoodie. Then I'm going to get off, get some water, and get down to Arundel and see what the score is down there. And if there is anywhere I can park. What's really nice now is we don't have to have the diesel heater on. It's lovely and warm in here. It's 20 degrees. Sun's shining. It's quite warm outside actually as well. Not too bad. I think it is. Is it officially spring now? I think it is. I think we're in spring. Anyway, first stop water. And then I'll probably find a B&Q or something. Somewhere I can get some paint. Or maybe I'll go to Arundel first. I might go to Arundel first and then take it from there. Alright, so we're coming down into Arundel, just coming past Crossbush. Traffic as usual. So I'll just leave the camera rolling for a minute. I'll probably edit this bit. See if we can go down the road. I'm not sure if we can. Or if it's closed. So the infamous Mill Road, there is some caravans here. Sometimes we can get a space up here. There didn't seem to be any restrictions going on down Mill Road though. But I've left it a bit late in the day to be getting a parking spot, in all fairness. Sometimes you can get something up here. Which I do like. There's a few vans up here. park there. There is a parking spot down here by the looks of it. It's not that good down here, it's alright. Well, I could park there. I might come back to that. Or there. But I'm going to try something else first. What's that sign say? Oh, a bit in the shade though. Issue. Bloody trees. How much solar are we getting? This could work, but we're under a load of trees. Okay, so I'm here. Houses over there, and all woodland here. No restrictions, so I don't see a problem. It's nice and flat. Just trees and all that over there, houses over there, so I'm not in anyone's way. You could easily get a fire engine down there, no problem, not an obstruction, so I don't see this being a problem. And I can walk into town that way. Right, I think that sun is going to be making its way round, so we're going to be getting a bit more. So we're only getting like 125 watts at the moment, but because we're under trees, and obviously in the summer it's going to be even worse, so this might not be a great spot for permanent, although we don't do permanent, we only stay one night, bugger off again. There's no other vans down here, and I don't remember seeing any other vans parking down here, so whether the people in the houses are going to say anything, I don't know, but it is a free to park road. There's no restrictions, there's no signs, there's nothing. I'm not causing an obstruction or anything, but it's always I have a little bit of anxiety when I park in a place I'm not familiar with. This is the first time here, so obviously we don't want to upset anyone, but we are within our rights to park here, so we'll see how it goes. But there doesn't seem to be anything going on in Mill Road anyway, so but there's nowhere to really park, so I could move to Mill Road later when there's parking available anyway, if we don't feel like staying here. So but I will stay here for the day anyway, and if anybody does knock, then they knock. Well, I'm now walking into town. 2.8 metres that bridge there. We will not fit under there. This is nice, a nice little walk along the river. Hopefully I can get out up here. I hope so, otherwise I'm walking this way for no reason. I mean, that's been dumped here. Crap free to collector. There's things like that don't help the situation, innit? Just walking down Mill Road, there's nothing going on here, so I don't know what the work is that they were supposed to have been starting Monday, but it's not started. There's one dumped caravan there. Dumped. What's there, look. That one actually has a number plate on it. This is what I've been doing on the back of the van. Painting the bottom of the van and the bumper to match the bottom of the rest of the van. And also just painted this wheel, which needs another coat to match the other wheels because that was the spare. With this Nitromorse, I couldn't get Hammerite from where I was, so I had to get this Nitromorse version, which isn't as nice to use. It's very, very, very thick, and I don't have any thinners, so I do need to do the front bumper, because I'm going to come across the bottom of here and round the front bumper in black as well, but I'm going to make sure I've got some thinners before I do that. And the whole van just needs a clean as well, so I might take it to the jet wash. I won't use the actual jet wash, I'll use the brush bit to give it a good scrub before I and then paint the rest of it. Now the weather's getting better, it's glorious out here today, it's so sunny, it's lovely. Well, that's the end of this video. God bless you. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe and that good stuff. See you in the next one.
We'll ride these roads forever, side by side we'll chase the sweetest moments whispered in our little space. With laughter and love in every turn we take, This band called Amazing Race, no chains will break.